Hi everyone, today I will be showing you how I'm able to make up to 80% return on investment even in 1 month based on crypto trading and what I've learned throughout the last year. I've been testing different strategies and now I've came to the conclusion that there is this one specific strategy that is really good and it is returning quite good money. So let's jump into it. Please push the like button, hit the subscribe, and don't forget to leave your comments. So let me show you the trick. But before we jump in, a little disclaimer: this is not a financial advice. You trade on your own risk, and if you don't know what you're doing, just don't do it or do it with a very small amount. Again, not a financial advice. Let's jump into it. First, that's what I was talking about. I have here some coins that are generating up to 82% even. Here you see it in Matic, you see AVAX is returning 30%, and also here we have with Ethereum 55%. Now there is the market conditions which are now favorable in comparison after the bear market that we've been experiencing. Now there is maybe a bear rally, like a rally market within the bear market that is happening, and yeah, I'm able to profit from all that. And let's start discussing actually what is this all about. I'm presenting to you today 3 commas, which is nothing else than trading robots, but you can create yourself. It is also, you can see I am using a free plan, so I'm not paying anything for it, and I'm able to create my own trading robots, which generates for me money. Isn't that wonderful? You know, a robot when you're sleeping, it is generating for you money. What do you want more? Let me show you 1 or 2 strategies that I've developed through the time. So it's not really like overnight that happens. I've been doing this for 1 year, and now I found the secret sauce, what I think is the secret sauce. Let me show you first of all how it all looks like. We start from the dashboarding, so it has a lot of dashboards. You can connect multiple exchanges to it. I have myself Binance and FTX as crypto exchanges that are connected to my trading robots, and you can see here all the stakes that I have. So I would say that the 10 coins that have the most like the top 10 market cap coins from Polygon, Cardano, and so the trading robot is buying for me by itself, and it is selling also when some conditions are met. And I have multiple robots, which here you can see also the profit in general, what has generated for me since the start of the year. So it's been quite a good amount, which I'm very happy with it. And yeah, let me show. These are the different trading robots that I have. You see there are some short bots, there are some long bots out there, and I've been simply testing and testing and testing. Now let's move back to the deals I was showing you before, and let me show you directly the one trading robot that is generating these huge returns. So if you start looking at this trading robot, and I'm now going into it, and I will edit it just to make you see what it is all about. So in this trading robot, it is connected to the Binance exchange, and it is trading these 10 pairs right now. So you see from Cardano, Algorand, even I added Shiba Inu at the end, Solana, IVAX. So all the coins that are mostly hyped, you can edit it anytime. And what I'm doing, I am going on a long position. You can also short if we are in an unfavorable, so going down market situation, then you can start shorting also. But I usually like follow the trend, yeah. So if the market is going up, then you do long. If down, then short. But most probably, so most of the time I'm using the long strategy, because on the long term I know that the market will be going up, so it's better to dollar cost average until getting to one point where you can sell and you make a huge return on investment, like the 80% that I showed you before. So the idea behind it also, I'm accumulating, so you can either get the profit in here Binance US dollars, which is nothing else as a stable coin, so you can get them in US dollars, so to say, as the pure profit, or you can accumulate the coin that you are trading, and the profit you get it in the coin. So the 80% that I've generated on Matic, for example, on Polygon, I can get that profit, so the 80% I can get it in Polygon and then get the amount of BUSD that I invested at the start. I'm using limit orders and a base order right now. I put it at 500 US dollars as a base order, and that's when you dip your toe into the cold water. Yeah, so you do the first investment, and then on the way down you will start dollar cost averaging. So that's what I'll show you in a minute, how the dollar cost averaging works. But before that, we have the deal start condition. Back then, when I started, I had a condition which was start deal as soon as possible. Yeah, so if the market conditions are favorable, not favorable, I was really just jumping in and starting the deal. But I changed that over time, and I've defined my own, let's say, conditions that ensures that I am starting a position in one of the coins above based on favorable market conditions. So if there is, for example, a bullish divergence and a confirmed bullish divergence, I will invest. Otherwise, I will wait. So not me personally, the robot will wait, and once the condition is met, it will buy. And the taking profit strategy, I've set it to 30%. I know you're thinking now, just before you saw it, I reached 80% or even more, because you have the possibility to change it afterwards. Yeah, so if you're seeing that we are pumping, we are going up, you can edit each individual deal and make it more. Yeah, but 30%, if you generate 30% with one deal within 1 month, that's quite a lot. That's a lot. And I'm putting a trailing profit taking with a deviation defined. Just briefly, what is this all about? It is that if it keeps pumping, if it keeps going up, that you don't miss the train. So you don't sell too early or too late. Yeah. So if the market is going up and still going up, you will not sell. The trading take profit will kick in and wait until an optimal position, like in the chart, and then sell it. Yeah. And on the way down, the same. So it will not like sell directly if there is a, let's say, like a bear trap or a bull trap and so on. It will wait until there is a confirmation that we are now in a downtrend, and then it will sell. So it ensures that we are on the top, we are not selling too early, or you're not making like losses in that sense. And of course, now kicks in, you see here the safety orders. That's all about the dollar cost averaging. So what does this mean? I'm here placing, so the base order was $500, what I showed you before, and now each time we're going down 5%, so the market drops 5%, or this particular coin drops 5%, you will be adding a position. So it is a limit order after 5%, a position of 450 US dollars. So that's a balance that you need to find yourself, and with time you will start seeing like how it works. And here I'm putting $400 and so on, but for you can start with really small amounts, like with $1-2 you can start with this trading robot and test it how it works. Yeah, and you can define how many orders, like how many times you want to dollar cost average. For me, I define it as 6, which means I will be dollar cost averaging when we go 6 times 5%, which is 30%. So up to 30%, I will be buying and further buying and further buying, and afterwards then it is my decision if I keep buying or if I trigger a stop loss or whatever. So it will be then a strategy afterwards. Or the other strategy, what you've accumulated, if the market is still dumping down, you can start shorting, and that's how I made also a lot of money. The order volumes, step scale, so you can increase the steps, so this 450 can start increasing and so on. And that's about it, actually. That's how easy it is to create your own trading robot nowadays. and you can start checking the different like charts, how the robot will be dollar cost averaging, which amount you will be investing in on each deal or order that will get closed. And yeah, so also in table format you can understand then the volume that you will be accumulating, and any other like changes that will happen within your position and so on. So that's the first strategy. I developed the trigger myself, and I developed it also. I defined the list of the coins also myself. So that's how my experience kicks in. But now, what if you don't know which coins? What if you don't know which metrics to use for the starting conditions and so on? That's when my second robot kicks in. Let me jump in directly into it to show it to you. I'll go back to the list of the deals I was showing you before, and this is another bot here, the first two. So if I go into this Binance BTC long bot, what you will be seeing is that I will click the edit just to make it bigger for you. Here we go. What you see over here, I am trading almost all the coins out there. So I'm not limited, I didn't cherry pick any coins. We're trading everything against Bitcoin. Why Bitcoin? That's what I've learned during my 1 year experience with these trading robots. Bitcoin is, so the professional traders, they trade crypto against Bitcoin. And that's why I've also started a strategy trading these coins against Bitcoin. And so how does this work? So almost everything the same, but here you see the order size is in BTC, so I had to buy some BTC, and I'm making the robot use it. And you see here, my deal start condition is something different. I don't have these 5-6 steps that I had in the other robot. Here I have only this crypto quality signal, what I'm using personally, but you can use any other signals. But the idea behind it, I am using a signal. Just remember this, I am using a signal which simplified my life completely, because these signals behind them are professional traders which know exactly which signal they should use in order to start a deal, and the metrics, so to understand if this coin will pump now 10%, and based on it they send you the signal to start your deal. So they're doing the job for you. You just have to follow their signal, even for free, and you'll be able to get the access to that data. And I will show you in a second how you get access to that data. But the idea behind it, it is very easy, and 3Commas made it very easy for us to do all that, and also on a free plan. So I'm not paying a penny for all this. Now, you see here in this particular robot, I set the take profit to 10%, and it's been working really, really well, to be honest with you. And the trading profit again to 0.2%. And of course, this is the part that I added myself. So each time there is 4% drop in the market, I am dollar cost averaging, and also the maximum count of safety order is 6%, so you can do it 6 times 4, 24%. So as the market is going down 24%, I am dollar cost averaging, and when the market pumps up, I will be taking profit based on the average of the positions that I have opened. So even if the market drops quite a bit, so let's say the 20%, and then it jumps up a little bit, I will be noticing it and I will be making money. So quite smart, no brainer. Now, let me show you how to create this spot with a signal. In 3Commas there is the thing called here marketplace, and if I click on that marketplace, you see, so these are the different robots that you can copy. So there is a robot here called this robot over here. It is it generated 24% last month. That's a lot of money. You can click on it, you can copy it, and here you go. You can start it directly, and it will start trading for you. That's how easy to create a robot if you don't have any knowledge. But be careful. I've done this at the start, just copied robots without understanding what's happening in the background. The problem is once the market dips and you don't understand the market conditions out there, and you don't have the knowledge maybe about the market in general, you could, yeah, it will hurt because you will not understand what's happening. You will start thinking that this was a scam, you know, that the robot is only losing money for you. But the thing is, the configuration out there that was done to this robot, it does not match the market conditions right now, yeah. And that's where I learned myself to create my own strategy based on really technical analysis, based on understanding the market conditions, and also based on understanding how the robot works. Of course, it's nice to see that the robot generates 24% suddenly per month, and then copying it and so on. But at one point, you may fall on your nose if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so also next to these robots, you like these suggestions. You can see here, you can filter after the exchange itself. So for each exchange, you can have multiple types of robots with different configurations and so on. And here you can see, so for FTX, for Binance, for OKX, you can have really different configurations, and you can check the robots here and copy them and so on. But now let's move to the interesting part, which is the signals. So what are the signals? These are nothing else than technical analysis that was done by professionals, and these professionals create these signals for you to buy or sell at a certain point. So they are doing the pre-work for you, and they are telling you, and when I mean they, the experts, are telling you to buy at a certain point and to buy a certain coin, yeah? So it is like a feed, and you are just digesting this field, feeding it into the robot, and the robot will do the work afterwards. So here you can see, for example, this first one I filtered after the number of followers. It has 35,000 followers, which is a considerable amount, and it generates per year around 47%. And yeah, so you can directly from here, if you click on create bot, you can create a robot with this particular configuration. So it will be digesting the signal, and based on the signal, it will buy the certain coins that that were really triggered within the signal. So that's what I did for that particular robot that I showed you just before, and you can see it has 45% return on investment per year, 7% this week, and yeah, 11% per month. And of course, these are the free ones that I'm showing, but now if I filter after costs, let's check the expensive ones. So you've got here one which is quite expensive, $147 a month. Wow, and the return on investment is not that great. So yeah, it's up to you. But look at this one. So if you pay, so this one $100 per month, but it has a potential return on investment of 310%. Yes, it is 310% per month. That's quite a considerable amount. So yeah, that's something to consider. Per week, 35%. That's crazy amount. So I've not tested it. I don't know what's this signal all about. I'm just trying to give you an example of how it looks like. And also you start seeing when you scroll down, for example, there's here a signal for futures. And for futures, that's also more on the side of leverage trading. 3 commas has the capability of doing some leverage trading also. So that's how you do it. And I'm just thinking if I forgot anything else. So that's it. Actually, of course, you have the history also. You can check, and you see all the deals that you've closed. You get the amount of win that you get back and so on. So you really get a wide range of dashboards, and you can really analyze the data. You can also connect via API to TradingView. It has really great features, because I'm really surprised and really positively surprised what this offers, especially that I am using the free plan myself and did not upgrade yet. So anyone out there watching this video, if you just go to Google and type in 3 commas, you'll be able to create your account and you're all set. But of course you need to have the exchange account, because 3 commas is not the exchange, and you will need to connect it to the exchange, and then afterwards you'll be done. So quite straightforward, quite nice to use, and it is really a great way to generate some passive income next to your full-time job. Of course, it needs some monitoring, so passive income is relative. It needs some tinkering here and there, just to make it adapt, and also you need to start building the knowledge. But as everything in life, the most important thing is to start. So just start. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you liked the video. I hope I give you some information. Don't forget to hit the like button, push the subscribe, and just leave me some comments. I'm really happy to answer all the comments. And of course, if you have any suggestions for the next video, if you are very interested in what I told you here and you want a deep dive on something specific, I'm more than happy to do these videos for you. Stay tuned to the next video.